The first thing I really want to ask you about is the palmetto pin idea, because this has gone national. This has been national news. I saw it on Fox News a couple of weeks ago when you were like, alligator Alcatraz is a big thing. We have a similarly large problem with illegal immigrants and illegal immigration in South Carolina. It's absolutely true. And you were saying maybe we need something like a palmetto pin.
Yeah.
Tell us how that would be implemented. What do you see there as that vision?
So, that all started because President Trump and Secretary Noem came to, red states and conservative governors and said, hey, we need help.
Sure.
We don't have enough holding facilities, and these things are not bed and breakfast, right? Yeah. You come in, you get processed, they're going.
And then you're out, yeah.
And so, that's kind of where it started. And I think we have facilities here that were once, jails, and
right.
that are away from the public, that are in a secure area. And the governor has gone and said, hey, let's look at what may work. And I said, we need to think about this because we want to make sure that we're not keeping here any longer than they can be here. We need to help out ICE.
So when people have these issues about that, they make these claims of issues about due process and things like that. I know that the due process for removing somebody who is here illegally is completely separate from the due process of, say, a criminal infraction and somebody goes to jail and then they have a court date, etc. The governor, what role can the governor really play in implementing illegal immigration and the issues that surround that?
So what we can continue to do is what we've been doing, right?
Okay.
Making sure we outlaw sanctuary cities. So dangerous, illegal immigrants cannot find a safe haven anywhere in our state, right? That's first and foremost.
Okay.
It's a deterrent. Then we need to work with ICE. And we've been doing that in South Carolina. So when everybody was talking about 287G
yes.
and like, what are we doing? I called Chief Keel and I said, hey, what are we doing? What else do we need to do? And he said, we've worked hand in hand with ICE, even through the dismal Biden years we did.
Right.
And they are enacting 287G with their people so that we can continue to be impactful. I talked to Director Woods yesterday with the Highway Patrol, DPS. They're doing the same thing. They just went through their memorandum of agreement and are doing the same thing. So I think that's what we can do as a state, is we can assist our federal partners in making sure that we're keeping South Carolinians safe.
Okay, awesome. The last thing that I really want to ask you about is there's so much, it seems like, in this gubernatorial race already. Like, we haven't even signed up. We're not even anywhere really close to the primary. And everything seems so negative. It seems like some people are running very negative campaigns and just going very, very hard against individuals. I haven't seen you do that at all. So what do you make of people that are running extremely negative campaigns against their primary opponents versus people that are just saying, here's who I am, here's what I believe in, here's what I support? Why do you think that negative campaigns are effective, I guess, in that way?
Well, I don't know if they're effective or not
right.
effective, right? But it was funny. I was with Triple J from Fox News the other night, and he said it again. I've seen him speak a few times, and him and I were talking. He said his dad used to tell him, if you want to sell a Chevy, don't tell everybody how bad a Ford is. Tell them how good a Chevy is.
Okay.
And so I think the people of South Carolina want to know who I am and what I'm about and what I intend to do. And they want to know that those are issues that help them at home, on their dining room table. If you're a business owner, you want to know that those issues are going to help you in your everyday business.
Yeah, sure.
And that's what's going to sell people, because at the end of the day, that's what sold President Trump.
I think you're absolutely right. Well, thanks. I wish we had more time. Come on the show, and I want to talk to you about so much more about the policies that you want to implement. Unfortunately, we don't have the time today.
I understand.
It's way too hot for me out here.
You're melting.
I'm literally melting. Thank you so much, fam.